Hello. Late as always. How's it going? I'm so unorganized today. The funeral music. Yes, we're in the church. We're in the Church of Hype. Well, we're in a different church tonight, but yes. I'm so late tonight. It's so funny. Well, it's not funny really. I don't know why. You know, I think people start with that sentence too much. Oh, it's so funny. It's not funny. I'm just late. The Church of Moon. Yes, welcome. But yeah, I did that thing where I was like messaging someone and I hit go live and then I continue. Sorry, I don't know why I'm laughing, but I continue to have my conversation after I've gone live and I just can't shut the fuck up. And I'm just like, oh, I kind of should go now because I've kind of hit like go live. But then it's like I almost like kind of wanted to hit like go unlive just because I want to finish what I'm talking about. And I was like, oh, this is such a mood. I need to go get coffee. But what can you do? If I don't... Oh my god, my controller's not even... Oh, this is the wrong controller. Well, we're off to a good start. It's better than being muted for almost 40 minutes. Ooh, I've done that though. I'll talk about that in a second, but it's one of those things I find with me. Like, if I don't hit go live, I'll never go live. Even if I'm like, oh, I should get ready for... Sometimes I just need to hit go live to just make my ass, like, start moving. Otherwise, I'm just gonna sit there. Like, I should have gone live about 50 minutes ago, but I was just, like, vegging out. So, I mean, not like it's, you know, the police are gonna come around if I don't go live, but I want to. Hour-long conversation with myself. Yeah, we've all been there. We've all been there. So... Anybody that's been in my channel for a long time will not know my final thoughts for when we played Gabriel Knight 2. It's a wonderful experience. One of my early sort of like good streamer memories. And I finished the game and then I continued to tell everybody my final thoughts. I had a whole conversation about it for like 4 minutes. And I was like, I was thinking to myself the whole time I was talking, like, chat's kind of like dead. I thought people would be a bit more buzzed. Like, we just finished this game a minute ago, everybody was chatting and like congratulations and it's finally over and what a great time that was, and all of a sudden like nobody's really talking anymore, and then like somebody said something and I was like, that's really like unrelated to what I just said. And then I finished the whole thing and then I think I said, well, anyway, I guess I'm gonna go to bed, good night. And I ended stream, and then I realised that, like, I changed scenes to do my final thoughts, or whatever it was, because I wanted the nice background music, because the game was over, and that scene did not have any microphone audio. So I just sat talking to myself for ages, and nobody kind of realised. I think they thought I'd just, like, suddenly left, and was going to be back in a few minutes. But I was talking, giving a lovely review. It's just one of those memories. But yeah, what were we doing on Landstalker? We were going to... I'm tempted to buy one of these. I wonder how many of these we can have, but... Yeah, it's beautiful. Hey, Techie Rob. Oh! I'm confused. What's going on? Mystical Machine Gun, hello there. I haven't seen these sub-anniversary things before. Let me know if this was cringe. It was not. That's what people do. It's confusing though, because I don't get it either. It's like... I don't know. Did you sub yesterday? Because it's like, it's not when you sub, is it? It's like... I think it's... You know when you do a sub and it's continuing for a long period of time? It's like when you've gone past the date of you paying again, because it's a subscription, isn't it? I think the first time you go into chat after that, you're allowed to like announce, hey, just to remind you, like, it's been a month. I think is how it works. I don't really know, because I always preferred, like, because I do it in 1x1s because I don't have a card that I can use like that. So whenever I've like subbed to people, it's been like I literally just hit checkout right now. when this notification is going off, but I don't know. Some anniversaries are weird. The announcements can trigger hype trains. Can they? That's odd. Because that's not when it actually went through. It's weird. I don't really understand. Because I've seen the situation too where it's like... Oh, I don't even know. You know, with like the sub count and the correlation, whatever it is? I don't know. It gives me a headache. Anyway, TLDR, TL didn't listen, whatever. It's not cringe, and thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I appreciate the gift of subs you gave yesterday. You should do it more often then. I didn't know they could trigger hype trains, because I've sometimes not done it, because I felt a little bit... I don't know, it just felt a bit rude. Because like one time I've been in chat already, and then it just popped up. I don't know. It's a weird way. But then I guess it makes sense, because when else would you do it? Because it is nice to have the little alerts go off. But how are you, Mr. Cole? How was the rest of your Fantasy Star adventure? I left you on alert for quite a while, but then I disappeared. I'm still getting the vibe of chat and what's cool and what's not. It does feel a bit, look at me, look at me. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it is, you know, and that's part of the fun. Isn't that what it's all about a little bit sometimes? Like, we've all done it, you know, when you do the little bits and stuff, it's because you want the alert to go off. It's fun. I think it's part of the participation. So, never bothers me on the other end of it. You know, I'd be almost like, I don't know, if I was in someone's stream and I subbed and nothing happened and they didn't even notice. I know it's not the point, but you'd kind of be like, oh, you know? Like, you want something silly. It's like when I raid Sliding Sloop, I want her raid alert to go off. What is it? The, what's your thing? What is it? Oh my fucking god, or whatever. So, oh! Talking of raids, there we go. There's my raid alert going off. I'm gonna have to skip over that Barley Bat comment because I need to pay attention to this raid. Sorry. Mechlavos, I fucking hate Shinobi. Good evening. Thank you for the raid. I won't ask how it's going. The last boss doesn't even follow the game's own mechanics. See, I remember I never beat that game. I don't know whether I got to the final boss and that was what it was. My raid song is by Angel, just a load of clips of me swearing. What? Yeah. Isn't it the same as Yes 21's as well, which is like, oh my giddy on. Let me just scroll back a second. Boing, there's an Angel Interceptor. I used it just to pronounce in like lyrics from stupid songs or boing boing boing. But yeah, sometimes we all just want the streamer to acknowledge our Chakan Deaf sound. I've acknowledged it. And speaking of reasons why I was late, it was actually in fact the lovely Barley Bat was the person that I was continuing my conversation with despite having pressed go live and was just like, bugger it, I'm having this conversation now. But we already talked to him yesterday. He was informing me that the villagers have all vanished. Actually, I should check again. His dialogue didn't change now that I've been to town, has it? I didn't actually read it there and I got distracted by the raid. But thank you so much, Michael Avos, for the raid. Always appreciated. Playing Shinobi 2. Trying to beat those... My mind's gone blank. PlayStation 2 games and PlayStation 1 games. I'd make you a raid song, but you're too wholesome to make a problematic song out of. I'm wholesome? That's nice. I always worry that I swear too much. I am thinking of introducing a C-bomb counter. I believe it's been 7 or 8 times now. I think Wings of War brought the last one out. Get those chats done, why not? But yeah, it was just one of those things. I hit go live, but I was sort of mid-thought when I did hit go live, but I thought I need to hit go live or I'm never going to go live. But then I decided, well, I'm enjoying this conversation, so I'm just going to let my starting soon screen just roll a little bit longer. I've been on the last boss for about over 3 hours. Oh. Must have been just after I left them. Go with the trash counter. That seems to be your favourite word. Trash? It's garbage. Needs to go in the bin. Total trash. Take 2 minutes for the health bar to show up. Number 3 to get all their enemies. Spawn 1 more to kill them. Just hitting the boss and kill him with 1 hit. And then there of you miss, you might as well die and restart. And then if you miss, oh dear, one of those. Right, I'm assuming we're going to this cave. It hasn't actually been specifically stated, but seeing as everybody's kind of missing. But yeah, that boss does sound a bit rough. I feel like it's a bit of an era thing though. Definitely was in the PS1 era too, where it was like all bosses had to have like some sort of like pattern flow and a tiny window of opportunity, and then the loop resets. And it was kind of always, I don't know, it kind of gets boring. Like especially when, you know, games like Crash Bandicoot and things like that, when you keep dying over and over again, it's just like miserable having to do the first parts of the fight over and over again, and you can't make them go any faster because you have to wait for the full cycle of animation. I always find it got really annoying. Whereas I feel like, because I've been playing a lot of these retro games lately, it feels like the bosses are a lot more fast-paced. You kind of just get on with them more. What was it I played recently though, where the bosses changed attacks as the fight went on? I want to say, was it Dynamite Heady? Maybe not. Let's check the other way though. 3 hours of it, I hate it. Are you playing it tomorrow then? Boogerman. A Boogerman got dramatically faster. Boogerman was shit though. This is something I thought was good. It was like once the boss... Oh. I was like drinking coffee with one hand as I walked into that room. It was like it was a game where once you'd done like half the health of the boss, it started doing new attacks. Oh! Blades of Vengeance. The boss's attack patterns changed the more you damaged it, and that was kind of neat. Like they added in an extra attack or something, or did a bit more of it. The coffee gambit. I always do that. Does it? You know, when you transition scenes on video games, it's always time for a cheeky coffee. I'm going to do it again now, but this time I'm just going to wait. There we go. Was just about to write that, and yes, I went down your list. Yes, it was a good game, that one. I recommend it. It's what Sword of Stan should have been. Oh, I can't stand on that. This dungeon is really, really big and is kind of stressing me out. This is a dead end, so we'll stick with this. What is going on in this room? What the fuck? That sphere seems to just have presence at every angle. Where is it? Right. Can't believe Heady is 23 again. I know, right? Peaked too soon. I can't believe it got you playing it. A good thing though. You're good at retro games though. It's fun to watch you because you're pretty good at them. Yeah, I think you are. I think you're very interesting to watch because you learn kind of how to get through the games. But you play a lot of hard games. You play like Mario Kaizo and things like that. I think you're pretty decent. And like I said, you know, you put Dynamite Heady on and got like what, to chapter 7, chapter 6, chapter 7 on your first playthrough after a long time. Oh, there we go, you see. I almost smashed the control. Do I need to check the VOD? Is there an angry rage? See, pro tip, don't use a webcam. See, I've actually thrown a controller down once or twice while I've been on stream. You may have heard it go down the microphone, I'm not sure, but yeah, I think it was, what was it? It's not so much throw, but I just kind of like, you know, you just like let go of the controller just in like, well, fuck you, I give up kind of thing. but very dramatically. I think I did that in the middle of Wings of War once. It's getting very pissy. I don't understand what is going on with this room. Where is this ball? Can I throw it over the... Level fuck you. I straight up dropped it every time I lost my combo. It's that kind of thing, isn't it? Like, I wash my hands of this video game. Oh my god. What's going on here? I wonder if... We can't jump at that angle though, can we? Oh! What the fudge? Well, that works. I'm not sure that's what they intended, but that'll do, right? That'll do. I'm sure that we were perhaps... Well, maybe it was. I don't know. That's my solution. What's down here? Whatever works, right? Oh no. Not these things. Also, I feel like it's time we got a new sword. It's been a while with this fire one. It made me want to have a cigarette because I needed something to calm me down after I got fucked. Ooh. I almost wanted a cigarette the other day as well. For no reason. Like, nothing dramatic had happened, but I was just like a little bit bored and I had some time to kill and I was just standing in my kitchen. I was just thinking like, oh, I'd love to... Well, no, I was on my balcony. I think it's the nice weather. I was just thinking like, it'd be so lovely to stand on my balcony and just have a nice cigarette. But then again, it wouldn't really. It wouldn't be lovely. It would be terrible for my lungs and would put off, what, not 10 months of... In fact, let me check. How long have I been a non-smoker? Let me just check my app. Even where has it gone? 10 months, 14 days and 23 hours. So basically 10 months and 15 days.
You've got a secret bonus.
How fantastic is that? And I've saved 152,000 yen, which is a lot of money. You know, I saved like pretty much almost 3 months rent by not smoking for 10 months, whatever it is. So, there we go. It's a lot of brave proof. Yes, at some point I want to stream Brave Proof. I need to be brave and just stream Brave Proof. It's a little Japanese game, a Japanese only game that I bought for the PlayStation 1 quite a while ago, and it's sort of become a little in-joke with me and Barley Bab that I compare games to the price of Brave Proof when I think if it's good or not. I'm like, oh, that game's not too bad. It's about 2 Brave Proofs. You know? Wish I could do that with beer. Yeah, I started drinking a lot of beer because of streaming on the week. Well, not because of streaming, but just because I was staying up late. But I've kind of stopped a bit now. Congrats, 10 months. Thank you, Jamesy. How you doing? It's about a grand. What is that? I don't know, because of the exchange rate and stuff too. But what would it be in dollars? About $1,500, wouldn't it be? So, I mean, it'd be even more these days because the price of cigarettes keeps on going up. So this ladder was just a dead end. Whoa. It's not that much money in this country though. That's just because the exchange rate's shit. That's not the value of that. Although, then again, I don't know these days because I haven't lived in the UK for 11, 12 years now, and I don't think I truly value the pound anymore. I think what a pound was is not what it is anymore. It's much lower, isn't it? Like, I think £1,200 is not as much money as it used to be, like 15 years ago. That, and also I was just a younger person, so I think my perception of money was different too. Like, I don't think, I'm not saying, you know, that it's nothing to snort at, but, you know, you're not going to live off that for very long. That's half a month's rent in London for a tiny flat, exactly. Why can't he just go down the ladder? Is he not... Is there not a climb down? Has this always been a thing? Also, I feel like I'm shouting. I apologise. I'm just excited to talk. I think it's because the music was a bit loud. I need to remember that, like, the microphone's very close to my face and I don't need to yell. Sometimes because the computer screen, I feel like I'm talking because I'm talking to my computer screen and I'm sitting further back today, so I feel like I need to compensate or she won't hear me. That is just over 3 months rent for me. London prices are insane. Well, oh, are you in London? Ooh. I mean, I live in a city and it's about 3 months rent for me, but oh, these fucking unicorns. You're not in London, thank God. Oh, that's a separate thought. My older brother used to live in London. I used to visit quite a bit. I've not lived there myself though. Cat. Is that the sequel to iRobot? Yes, I had two connecting thoughts. Yeah, because I just read that as like, that's 3 months rent. London prices are crazy, because I live there. I think I'm not doing very well, am I, tonight? I'm just getting hit by everything. Oh, for fun. I think I had a pack of mild 7 once. Ooh, that is mild 7 Japanese? Because the only time I ever heard of it was in Japan. I smoked mild 7 briefly when I first came here as a student, because I didn't really know what else to do. But then I got into menthols, so I smoked cool. Mild 7. I thought mild 7 was like the equivalent of Richmond. It kind of is. Because they didn't have any British cigarettes in Japan, really, other than... no, none. The only ones I recognised was Marlboro. Not even Embassy. And I don't like Marlboro much. Oh, God. You can get Lucky Strike here. This dungeon, everything is hitting like a truck. I'm gonna have to leave and go and get my supplies back, I think. We smoked Lambert and Butler. They would cheat. Oh God, I used to smoke Lambert and Butler briefly. Not by my own choice most of the time, but I'd take it. We used to call it Lambert and Scuttler. I started with Marlboro Reds. I smoked Lucky Strikes. See, I used to smoke Richmond when I was younger in the UK because they were cheap. Richmond Super Kings. Can I have 10 Richmond Super Kings, please? And then I remember when I was a student, I finally caved and got in on the rolling backy. What was it? The, can I have a 12.5 gram of Golden Virginia, please? Drum Gold, that was it. Drum Gold is what I used to have. Drum Gold. With some menthol filter tips and some green Rizzler, please. I enjoyed smoking in the cold weather at night. I like making my own when I was a student too. It was just because I smelled like a chimney when I was at university. It was quite bad because I smoked in my room. It was after I did that I vowed never to smoke in my room again because it made me smell like a chimney. I used to just sit there, like I'd play a video game, and every time there was like a loading screen, I'd roll up, make a new rollie or something. Like Final Fantasy 12, cutscenes come on, time for a smoke. Oh, let's change subject. I want to stop. yeah. Fortunately, my dad smoked for most of his life, and that's probably what led him to not have good health in the end. I try not to think about it. Why did you smoke? I started a Marlboro Red, switched to Marlboro Lights for a bit, then was rolling my own Lemon Butler, stopped for over 16 years ago. We've been watching the Beatles doc on Disney Plus, and just that amount, the amount that everyone is... Oh, I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? And all inside. I might leave, you know. I'm tempted to leave and come back, because I'm running out of berries. It's not looking good. I think I've been not really paying much attention. Quit smoking the urge to put... Yeah, I'm mostly fine. But recently I did suddenly get one or two. I think it's just changing of the seasons. It's new associations coming back again because I've not done a full year. So it's like, oh, the weather's nice again. Oh, my balcony. That would be nice. What am I supposed to do with this shit? Am I supposed to do this? Okay. Ooh! My whole family smoked. I never even noticed how bad cigarettes smelled until I was in my 30s. Yeah, I didn't until... It was when you quit you realise how nasty it is. Someone walked past me in the street the other day and exhaled and I was just like, oh my god. It makes me cough and feel disgusting. Well, what's down here? Good night everyone, getting later here, hanging out for the daylight savings to be over. Yeah, that'd be good when it is. But have a good rest, and thank you for the stream earlier. And thank you again for the sub anniversary. Oh, we got some berries there. Thing is though, like, you die on this game, you know, you die in real life, it's just that bad. It's not like one of these modern... Oh! It's not like one of these modern games where it's like, would you like to restart from the beginning of the dungeon? Nope. If I can maybe just find the key, that would be a good point to leave and come back. Oh God. I never smoke. My grandpa used to smoke like a chimney. She had the big C, and cleaning out her flat was bulk, yellow walls, everything smelled like tabs. And that was when I was like, it's not for me. Yeah. Killed a Landstalker, you die here. Yeah, my dad smoked all his life and then he got, whatchamacallit, COPD. And that was not good. And then in the end COVID got him, unfortunately. Which also, crazily enough, was just about a year ago. That's flown by. About two weeks ago? Yeah, the end of February. It was. Brain cannot live without Nigel, no. Or Lyle. When my grounds died of emphysema, that was pretty nasty. I've lost all my stuff. Rush into one's doom. I guess this is sort of like a moth to the flame. Go like a moth to the flame. My granddad smoked with stage 4 lung cancer. I saw him about 2 months before he died. Half his body weight had gone. It was, yeah. I mean, my dad quit 20 years ago, but the damage was done. My mum and dad have both smoked all their lives. It worries me a lot. I think they probably passed the point of being able to quit though, to be honest. I've tried a bunch of times. See, my dad got a cancer scare, and it wasn't cancer, and that's when he stopped. But it still buggered his lungs. Put me off for life. Yeah, you think it put me off, but it didn't. I was an idiot. Is this a boss? Don't think they. No, people just pretend it is, but it's clearly not. Nothing. It's nothing that. It's unnatural, so it can't be bad. It can't be good for you. So what is he? He's one of the 4 guard people for the Duke in the western region. Buginov. Keep encouraging everyone to quit makes a big difference even later in life. Yeah, it's never too late, to be honest, I think, if you can. But he's the squad leader of the treasure excavation group. And you won't be a match for me. Ooh, I probably won't be. Okay, maybe I will be. Oh, there's a key. This is the perfect time to leave, I think, too. We're people from the town of Bara. And under orders of the Duke, we were... We were doing excavation in these mines under the orders of the Duke, but then suddenly the soldiers came and confined us all, including my family. So this mine is got 3 different directions that we can go. It's divided up in. And there's his other friends are in 2 of those other directions. So I guess this was one of them. And please rescue them. Eat shit, Buginov. I bet that was like a Russian sort of name. Do you reckon? Like Chekhov or something like that? I wonder if it's supposed to be. Who knows? But like Bergnov or something. The best. Shit, that Yogi Beauty Beast Photoshop is still so cursed. The best thing about putting it down is you can taste things again. Yeah, I really want a cigarette now that we're talking about this all the time. And that's when in comedy he still spent 65 despite having his foot removed 2 years ago. Some people just can't stop. I think it's not until I think it's like literally fatal. But then, yeah, maybe some people still can't, I guess. Sorry, change the topic. No, I'm actually like, my lungs are like, please, let's change the topic a little bit now. I don't know what to though. Because the next thing on the list is to think about losing some weight. I don't need, like, I'm not bad, it's just I notice it's starting, like, my metabolism is starting to slow. Well, no, it's not starting slow, it is slow. Did You drink a lot of sodas? I used to. I've actually just stopped in the last month or two and switched to drinking lemon tea and coffee. So that's where I think, because it's a lot of empty calories, isn't it? I need to lose weight as exercising regularly before the pandemic began and it went to crap. Overweight but don't feel as healthy as I did. Yeah, I'm just getting a belly. I can feel it coming. Is there an easy way to tell if seeded bread is out of date if it isn't furry? Don't know. I'm the kind of person that used to just throw stuff in the bin and ask questions later. But I've started to change my ways because of money. She's wondering why the kind Duke threw us all in here. Oh, that was so scary. I'm gonna have to head back into town, I think, though, because I'm running out of berries. Bought a mountain bike after Christmas, trying to put mudguards on it today. Oops. I haven't been on a bike in forever. I don't like Japanese bikes, though. Have we definitely covered here? Yeah. I always find them really wibbly wobbly. Oh. But now it's kind of like I've been so long since I've really been on bikes that I don't feel very comfortable on them. I put on 3 stone at the start of lockdown and it's only in the past few months I managed to shift the first. This cycling Okayama was such a good bike city. They don't have regular bikes. Kind of, but I always found that the seats are really low. Like, I want a proper mountain bike. Well, I don't want anything actually though, because I probably never use it, but yeah, affordable bikes. Do I even need to do that? No, I don't. Oh! For goodness sake. Let's go back into town. I also need to not lose my directions when I come back. Oh, Have I been here? I'm confused now, because I was having that big ranty conversation. I kind of went on autopilot and don't remember which way I went. I came through here, didn't I? I don't think I've done the bridge with the big balls. Well done on kicking the first stone though. Yeah, I started trying to do a little bit of exercise on a Sunday, or on a weekend in the afternoon. Just in my room. Oh, I have been up here. Wait, what was at the top of here? Why did I not continue? I've been up here before. Oh, it was a switch that opened the thing, I guess. Alright, well I'm gonna go back. Oh, I'm gonna go back into town, get some berries, and then we'll come back. Hello. Oof. Dun, 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 dun. Too much hell. Ooh. I might have to make another cup of coffee in a minute. Iced coffee. The only thing I'm sad about with the change in season now, because it's not obviously freezing winter, is I can't just use my kitchen as a fridge anymore. So I used to just leave like coffee that you buy like for ice purposes just in the kitchen and it would be cold enough, but now it's obviously I'm gonna have to actually use the real fridge, which isn't that big because my big one's broken. Like everything, my washing machine is broken. I should call my apartment agency because they can probably fix the fridge for me, but I always get paranoid I'm gonna get charged. It's been broken for An embarrassing amount of years, though. It's become a meme at this point. I think it's just when you live, well, at least for me and my personality, I'm shit in the UK as it is, but living in a foreign country, I really hate doing things like calling people. Kind of have to suck it all up. Right, I'm lost with this dungeon. What I need to remember is down the ladder and not this way. This is done, but I still want to check the other directions. We need to leave though because I'm gonna die. You have a key. I do, but I don't want to go deeper into the dungeon. I want to actually leave. Oh, there we go. Because I got one berry. I'm gonna die, so... But when I come back, I don't want to accidentally go back the same way that I just went, is what I was meaning. I really feel like, isn't it time I got a new sword? And the magic hasn't really been that useful yet. I'm glad I got that Saturn ring though, because could you imagine how hard all this stuff hit without it? I do like this music. It is a bit of a bop, isn't it? Right. There's not an inn here though, is there? I kind of just want to go to sleep. Not have to use all these berries. And keep walking in and out buying them. Like, can I not just buy a stack? It's rather annoying. I wish you didn't have to like cough every time I walked in the shop. Making me want to cough. I'm in two minds whether to buy another one of those medicines. But I suspect at some point very soon I'm going to be probably buying a lot of armor upgrades, which will be expensive, like when I first did in the other town. It's been a while since I bought anything essential, like a livestock or armor. And money is really hard to come by. It doesn't seem to scale. Like that, the stronger enemies still just seem to drop sort of similar prices. They really did need to make a quick way to just purchase 9 berries. Or just, you know, have a few more on the shelf. And I need to use one as well. Sorry. Oh, money only goes up to 99, health only goes up to 99. I feel like I've probably missed some though. Some of the things. I need to cough, excuse me. I don't know why my throat just felt really dry. I don't think that's helped at all. I wonder if any of the, you know, I just rescued them. I wonder if any of them have returned to town. Maybe not. I think there's a shop inside one of the dungeons that has a restocking heart for 3,000. What's that? Is that the HP up item? I know one of them was like 300 gold in the first town. That was expensive at the time. They hit so hard. Were those trolls like picking up the other trolls' money? And grind to max out your money and life there. Oh, so you can. Oh, restocking heart, so it keeps coming back. I thought you meant. Well, that's a lot though. I thought you meant that it was. That's the name of it in English, a restocking heart, like it's a stock item or something. Oh, 12 hours of... Oh, yeah, well, we can talk about many things, right? I'm sort of like in two minds about how Phantasy Star is going to go when I get to that one. Like Phantasy Star 2 is going to be quite the grind, isn't it? This was the way that I went, wasn't it? So I can go through there, but I don't know, I feel like I didn't explore the other directions totally. What was this one? After the opening segments. See, I just remember when I played the remake, I had to grind for ages at somewhere near the start. I think it was like the second or maybe the third town. I had to just grind outside that town for forever to buy anything. This is just a dead end, isn't it? It's horribly difficult though. Does Odyssey pass especially for a little grinding? Basically have to grind for... Sounds like to be comfy. We'll see how it goes. I've never played a grindy game, an RPG on Twitch, so I don't know whether it'll be a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, I can always grind off stream, but oh, my throat. You get a chest for killing all the enemies. It's rare. You get a true dead end. I killed them all before in that room, I think, and there was nothing in there, just spikes. I think I've already. That's why I left. I can't remember if something did happen originally. But we could check it out. I feel paranoid now. Maybe we'll check again. And I'm also gonna just have a throat sweet, I think. Oops. Oh, I just yanked the microphone. I hope that didn't make a loud noise. See, there's spikes on the floor. I'm wondering if this is a room that we will fall into. Like, this is the dud room. If you fall down and then you have to walk back or something shitty. I'm gonna just use one. I don't need to, but I really get bored of the death animation. It's too long. Oh, that didn't seem to be very useful. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a broken ladder. That was definitely finished. Okay, so it's just through the keyhole. what is going on? Ooh. I kind of want to see what's down there. Oops, well, we're finding out. See, there we go. Told you. It was going to be the failure room. Played a lot of RPGs. Action RPGs. Great. This is gonna be miserable if I keep doing this. I really want to play Alundra, but I hate the text boxes on Alundra. In the Japanese ones, I think the English is the same as well. They partially auto-scroll and it's infuriating. So like they will auto-scroll to the last text box and then stop. Drives me bonkers. Or no, is it the other way around? The final text box auto scrolls and closes itself. It's so irritating. Like, what's the rush? Ooh. If I do play Alundra, I think I'm just gonna have to let it go. Is that not a safe spot? But what's that up there? Is that not a gap? I want to get back on the little... Oh. Like, what's that? Can I reach that? Oh! Maybe not. Oh, it does go up. Oh, but only over there. Oh my god. Oh, what a room. Don't even bother knocking me through the door. See if anything, nothing appears. I don't know which way to go first. Oh god, mushroom things everywhere. How many of these are gonna come to life? They're really... Oh. I just wish his sword hitbox was just a little bit longer than it actually is, because you always get hit by stuff because it, you know, they get so, you have to get, oh my trash. Oh my god. Oh, and I've reset the room. Oh, just bore off on your head. Exactly. Hello there, how are you? wonder if I can actually do this. I mean, I assume this is what I'm supposed to do. Not that. I need another one. Hey Retro, how's it going? That worked out well. Oh. This is not what I'm supposed to... See, it doesn't look like this has actually got any sort of... Like, there's an invisible wall, it looks like to me. So I'm not convinced. But maybe I need to do just one more little slope. Ooh, retro interosita. Just a moment. Oh! I've accidentally made a pyramid. Thank you for the raid. Let me just sit up and shout you out. I wonder what you were playing. Noah's Ark 3D. How many levels is that game? And how many do you have left? Noah's Ark saga continues. I'm not sure what to say about this, really. Ooh. Is this even working? Oh my god. Fuck. Oh, you would say that. Let me out the door. Oh, are you for real? The door is locked? Garbage. Oh. Oh. Well, Landstalker's so mean sometimes. Go away. Is it really still? Why couldn't I walk through? You're on level 5, 6 levels in total. One more stream. Each level has 4 sub-levels. What level were you on when you started today? This music sometimes reminds me a bit of like the story of Thor. A lot of people don't like the story of Thor soundtrack. I think it's alright. Not sure, but I crawled to 5.2. Yeah. This isn't going very well, is it? Can I please? Oh, no. No. You won't throw the pot. Sure that that's working either. Oh, now I can't get up at all. What am I supposed to do, Landstalker? How about that? I don't think I can reach this. I'm calling some shenanigans. No? I don't think so. Did that do the trick? I don't know. No. No. Oh! Well, that's an interesting shape. Oh my god, that isn't... Oh! What is going on in this... Oh. Okay, maybe that will work. I'm not even sure if this is this even gonna work, like, at the very end. I'm not... It's a bit of a wonky game at times. Start from there, perhaps. Give myself a bit more breathing room. Well, that's not working. Do that. Do that. Seems a bit too far, that one. Yeah. Oh! Right, let's just start right from the back. I don't know what I'm doing, but... Will this work? Hello, hello! Mac, mac, mac. Hello, hello, hello. In here with Retro Interocitor. Well, welcome. I'm hoping... He just went... Oh, there we go. No, it's just bullshit. It's an invisible wall. Oh. Because he won't go. These parts remember the old isometric games like Head Over Heels and Batman on the Specky. I was watching Quantum P1. Or Player One, I don't know, Quantum, playing Batman on Spectrum. It does have that sort of thing. Well, thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoyed Retro Stream. I'm confused. Like, what is the point of this room? Oh, for fuck's sake! That's where I need to take the pots. I've done it all in the wrong place. It was beautiful, but it was all for love, for nothing, for lawn. Sometimes the words that come out my mouth. I'm not sure about that. There we go. Is that better? Dun, 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 dun. We could do with a new... I don't want to be that sort of critical person, but I feel we could do with a new dungeon theme. You know, just saying. It's not a bad one, but this is like, what, dungeon 5 or 6 now? Look at that, that's beautiful. Oh! Gorgeous pot placement. It's like a stairway to lacquerware. Oh, for... Beautiful. Unchained melody. Oh, here's the top of this shit room, isn't it? You can get off. Yeah, see ya. Oh my god. What is it? Why is this game always just like intense speed? Why can't these things go a little bit slower? Oh. I'm gonna have to go back and get some berries back, I think. I don't even know. That definitely looks like a door. Oh! Get off! What the fuck is this shitty room? Oh, it's supposed to be a mine. Why is it a death trap? These lizards don't look good. Oh my god, they jump! Wonky things. Come on. Oh, you... What the hell? Come on. I'll have ya. Get up here. Oh, you Right, whatever. We'll go this way. It's the way that they get round your blind spot. Because you can only hit forward in one angle. Right, why have we got... Oh, another... Hmm? Wait, what? What? Why do I need that? Because I came from there, right? That's to get back up, isn't it? But why would I want to? I've only just arrived here. There's nothing hiding underneath, no? I'm just assuming I'm going down. What an odd... Oh, is it for me to go back again? What is that ledge? That looks like something, don't you think? Am I supposed to be able to get around to there? It looks like a secret, but I don't see any way to get in. And I also need to leave. That other ledge is where you came into this room to start with, isn't it? That's what I mean. So it was like, why would I want to go back? Why give me the means to go back after killing all the enemies like it's a reward? I guess it's if you don't want to, because this is unavoidable damage almost now. No, I mean in this room. No. No, I came from all the way to the other side. This thing over here I haven't been to. I don't know what this switch actually did though. Like maybe I am supposed to go back through. But I kind of want to leave. This game reminds me of Equinox, known in Japan as Solstice. Oh! Equinox is Equinox actually a sequel to Solstice? Angel was mentioned in Solstice and Equinox. I didn't realise they were connected. I'm familiar with Equinox, but not Solstice. The other room, I guess, let you get back, but force you to connect for the first. Yeah, because I'd rather just go this way. Oh my god. I don't know what that switch did, but I do think we need to leave. Oh, right, I'm out. I'm leaving. I haven't got the berries. I'm gonna die. See, the last two dungeons have been really chill and nice and pleasant experiences, and this one, it reminds me of the first dungeon in the game all over again. Otherwise, you'd have to do all the pots, etc. again. Shit. Oh! Oh no! Get me out of here! Get me out of this fucking crap perspective room. Right, get off. I guess that makes sense, yeah. That would be why. Uh-oh. Yeah, I honestly did not expect Landstalker to be as rough as it is. I know it's old, but like, you know, I played Story of Thor and Crusader of Sensi on the same console, and they're both action RPGs. This is much more difficult. And I don't mean the puzzles, just the freaking combat. Like, try not to die. It's hard work. Mind you, I feel... I don't remember, but Story of Thor was hard. Oh, where the hell am I going? Oh my god, I'm going the wrong way. Totally wrong way. Going back to the beginning bit. Story of Thor was kind of hard to guess in places. I'm trying to remember what the death scene is like. If I saw it a lot. Last time I played it though, I beat it. Oh god, get me out of here. Get me some berries. Before we all die. These, oh, I'm worried about these guys. It is a jammer. Oh, here they come. Fucking combat, I swear. It's a bit Konami-ish. This music sounds a bit like Rocket Knight. Fuck! Get the fuck out of here! Ah! I thought Story of Thor was okay, but I grew up with it, so maybe I just don't know it well. It certainly wasn't as hard as this now. But then that's the thing, sometimes I feel like we're biased because we owned them. Because, you know, I was doing my usual smack talk about Sonic 1 the other day, and how it's not that difficult, but then when I was playing it, I was like, you know what? If you don't play a lot of video games, maybe, and especially that genre stuff, and you're just chucking it on, I guess it is a little bit rough in places. I just know all the bullshit. I mean, a lot of Sonic 1 that I was saying at the time it's just iframe cheese. When I play, if you saw me playing it last time, I was playing it at like 6 o'clock in the morning. I'd had a bit to drink, and I just don't care with Sonic. Like you can just like face rush everything and take a hit and just walk through it and get your rings back and carry on. When you know how to play the game in that way, I get impatient. You know, like the enemies that are throwing the stars. I'm like, oh, I can't be arsed. Just hit me, and then I'll just kill you with my iframes. But I think if you're trying to not get hit and get through Sonic, then yeah, good luck with that. You're not familiar with Sonic's physics too? Yeah, because the ramps can be really janky, but you learn growing up like how to actually climb them properly. I don't mean like bog standard ramps, but just like the dodgy ramps, you know, like there's a specific bit of the ramp where you press jump and it will give you the height that you need, or just the right momentum, because you don't run a lot of the ramps. I don't run up them, you kind of run and jump and clear them, the little elevated platform bits, not the loop-de-loops. But I've seen a lot of people online complain about the platforming. Whoops. Felt like an issue to me. I guess there's a bit of a learning curve to the physics. There is. A lot of these games that I've been playing have all had a sort of like getting used to how they play and how they control. I mean, Aero took loads getting used to those janky jumps. Absolute garbage when I first put Aero on. I couldn't even get through the first couple of levels without losing all my lives. I beat Mercs last night, so that was a nice surprise, because that was a rough game. I got there in the end, bit of practice. I started to be able to get through levels without dying. I don't really get these items. I don't feel like I ever use them. Like, am I ever going to walk all the way back to town with confusion? Maybe it'll be a big deal later, but I haven't been confused or poisoned that much yet in game. Only once or twice. When I play a lot of games too, stasis effects and things like that, I usually just leave until they wear off. I don't know if they wear off in this one though. Poison's nasty, I think. But I've used items up to now. I'll be arsed for these enemies. I really like the puzzle solving and the platforming in this game. I don't like the combat and the spikes everywhere. Like I said, the dungeon that I did 2 days ago that was just like that forest maze with all the different platforming and things to do was a real highlight for me. I think that's when the game is really in it at its best. Like, this is just fucking jank. Just fucking get off the ledge. It's just annoying. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of skill. It's just stand there and keep mashing and wait for them to walk into your sword. But sometimes they get a little bit too close because your sword's a shit range, and then splat. And because you can only attack directly in front of you, like one way or the other, if something like comes from the side, you've got to turn, but you have to move as well, so you end up walking into them. You can't just turn on the spot very well. I guess you can, ooh, like that, yeah. I'm not really big on the combat in this one. It's not a very action-y RPG for me. I'm already half dead just trying to walk back. Right, where was I going? This way. Bum, 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 bum. Was this the way? It was. That was a crap time jump. Oh, just go away. But, you know, I'm nitpicking, but this is certainly one of the better games on the Mega Drive. You know, it's by no means a bad one. Just a little bit clunky in places. Oh, I did that wrong. That was stupid. So much damage. I'm gonna have to do the pots again though, aren't I? I hope that switch is still considered pressed. See, this room is just miserable for this combat. Oh! Combat would be slightly better if he attacked in like a cone rather than just directly in front of you. You know, when something's coming up right to your left or your right, it would be nice if you could hit them from the sides. Or, I don't know, a block or something. Bit to its ambition really, most of the issues are due to the graphics and perspective. Would have made a much more polished game with an optic traditional top-down. Yeah. Not as interesting. The platforming probably wouldn't work as well. I think, like I said, I think they just needed to make his like attack have a longer range or something. And enemies not to be, because all enemies really do, their aggression is just walk into you most of the time. It's just like they're just constantly trying to walk into you, and it's really annoying. You just get overwhelmed. And they also, their AI, oh fuck off. Their AI is really annoying too, because they always try and kind of walk around and get you from the side. In your blind spot. Oh, just bore off this room. The biggest issues I had was the way that your sword can clash again. Yeah, that's the other thing that's also trash. Like, you're trying to fight something, and I can't even do it now, but yeah, it just clashes like a fucking tree that's like next to you, and so your sword doesn't do anything. That's a real nonsense. Such a clear problem that I wonder if they just didn't know how to fix it. Maybe some limitation. I wonder if they put it in as an intentional difficulty. To be honest, because I don't see why it would be, why it wouldn't couldn't be fixed, because all you need to do is just make it transparent. There's only a sword animation, because it works with these walls. I think it's intentional. Because look, like, that doesn't ping, but he can't walk through it. And these pots don't either. I reckon they did it on purpose. It's very irritating. There's quite a few games that have that clang. It's like when you're playing Dark Souls and you're in a corridor and you do it and you've got a sword. It's like, oh shit. Oh, you just Dark Souls has the same mechanic. Yeah, but in this it's really nonsense. A bit too sensitive to make it is maybe the issue here. Yeah. Well, it's just, it doesn't work with a grid, because you're trying to like attack an enemy that's like, because the enemies don't have that problem, because they just walk into you, whereas I can't walk into enemies to hurt them. Sometimes you hit something that logically makes no sense. Yeah, they're very random with what they've decided to have a what's the word, like a yeah, physical presence. Oh, do you reckon it opened that? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, for fuck's sake. Do you see like that? Why my sword didn't connect, but the enemy connected with me? And the other thing that I said too is just my opinion again. I think there's a little bit of, there's just a weird balancing. Everything hits like about 4 or 5 HP more than I think it needs to be a more pleasant experience. And you have to hit every enemy about 4 or 5 times more than I think you need to as well. Like, I've got 15 health right now. If one of these lizard things hits me, it's probably going to knock like about 6 fucking hearts. It's way too much just for like one little swipe or something. And then, you know, one of these lizard people, I have to hit them about 7 times to kill them. And they can just like smack you to shit in about 3 hits. Oh, wait, yeah, so what was that? Okay, that lizard did 7 hearts of damage. 7. Like, why even have hearts? Because they barely have any value individually. Like this chap here, I have 9 hearts now? 2 hits from him, I'm dead. He can kill me, yeah, and he can kill me now in about 3 or 4 hits. And I don't find it very... I know we've got the Eke fruits, but I feel like it's not very fun to constantly keep dying and having to be brought back by the fairy. It makes everything feel very clunky. This is another one of those boss guys. So you're the one, what, chasing after the dude? I missed that. What's his name? Booger, yeah. They all say that, I think. They all kind of just make these weird noises, Boogyar or whatever it is. I've not really been paying attention, to be honest. They were saying it in the castle as well, I think. You certainly look like a brat, but you seem like you got backbone kind of thing, maybe? Well, I'll introduce myself. And he's another one of the Duke's Dark Knights. Number 7. 7th Troop over the east excavation area. His name is Bugil. Bugil? Let's see what you've got. Show me what you got is what that means apparently. Ooh, Bugil's, you know, a little bit more than Bugger Off, whatever his name was, Berganoff. And we've got another key. So they were actually digging an escape tunnel in secret while they were mining here. Because they're really good at digging holes. Oh, he is then. Oh, off he goes. Thank you for saving us. You're really cool when you were fighting. So the mine's western river, there are some dwarves that are living quietly in a village. There's a village where dwarves live quietly in the western river of the mine. According to what my friend said, the Duke sent lots of soldiers over there. I don't know why though. Oh. What, you must be powerful because you're risking your life a lot. Dig, dig, dig. Oh, we'll soon open a passageway. Why don't you just go back the way that we came? Although I guess they might die to all this fucking nonsense. You have to wonder, you know in RPGs when you like rescue someone like that in the dungeon, they're always like, oh thank you, and then they just like leave. I always imagine like they just got like fucking shot by some orc on the way out. You know, killing the one guard in the room was not the difficult part. Oh my god, these lizards! Duh, the enemies don't respawn for NPCs, they're not important enough. RPG logic. Why don't you give this one a go, Quiggy? Whoa! Look what you did. Oh, fucking bastard. Why don't you finally... I'd love to, but I think I'd drive myself nuts. Isn't it a, like, personal childhood goal of yours, though, to finish Landstalker? I finished Chinook. Very satisfying to have finally done that. What the fuck? That's because of all that smack talk about poison earlier. Wankers. Get out of here, you balance. Oh my god. Maybe they, I don't think they confused me actually. Maybe they just did poison. Should I leave though? I feel like I should leave just in case. Because this is an easier spot to leave and come back from. It's miserable, isn't it? I'm to do the dungeons this way, but I don't want to die. I think we should go get some more berries. Oh, not this garbage room. I'd forgotten. Choices. I'd hate to do that again. Trying to give Majora's Mask another try, and I feel like I've never hated a game as much in my life. I don't believe you're having such a bad time with that. I don't hate Majora's Mask at all, I just always seem to just find something else to do. Oh! There it is. Wigger playing Majora's Mask. I did see that you've been playing Silent Hill though. Did you start Silent Hill? I saw it's on your schedule. I love a bit of Silent Hill, me. You've played it before though, right? Cheryl? Is that you? Cheryl? Where are you going? It's aged rather well. Oh, I love it. I've always preferred Silent Hill to Resident Evil and all the other games. I love Silent Hill. I think it went downhill, obviously, as a series. I also think that I prefer 1. I don't think that Silent Hill 2 is aged as well as people remember it. I did play the nasty HD version though, so that may have something to do with it. But the last time I played Silent Hill 2 was, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. It wasn't as good as I remembered. I think I had it on a real high pedestal and it just wasn't as great. And I just think, like, I think I prefer 1. 1 has a... I like the more sort of... I think 1 is a lot less direct than 2. There's a lot of sort of backstory in 1 that is optional that you just find around. Whereas I think 2 is a little bit more straightforward. And I think, I'm not going to say spoilers, but I think 2 is not as impressive the second time around when you actually already know the conclusion. Whereas I think Silent Hill 1 is still fun. I think so, I've never played 2, although I've watched streams, but yeah, of course you can't avoid the high praise. Yeah, I think it's... I don't know. Everybody says it's the best. I need to sneeze. It is still good though. But I love 1. I played 1 first though, so that's a thing for me. Right, we need to get some more berries. I also might be right back in a minute because I think I need to go blow my nose and get a sip of coffee. Even though it is 11:20. I like Silent Hill 3 as well. It was 4 when I started to go off the franchise. 4 was just off. Doing that on stream was not fun. Oh, some of the puzzles are a bit silly. If you remember the piano puzzle in 1. What with the flying crow and the bird and the white bird that's above and the crow below, or whatever it is. The dove from above, and the crow from below. That's a specific 90s British reference, isn't it? That everybody that's our age will know, but nobody else. I can only assume I just didn't bother as a kid and use the magazine hint. Well, half the hint as well is actually the blood on it. It's even, if I remember, that puzzle is even worse in Japanese. Because I did play it in Japanese and it doesn't correlate, like, it's a different riddle, but with the same solution. Because I played half of Silent Hill 1 in Japanese with my friend because this was before, I couldn't get it on the PSN for some reason. Oh yeah, because of the 50 Hertz problem, it wouldn't work, and I think it's not on the American store? Or I didn't have, I didn't have access to it on, I didn't have American money. So I bought the Japanese version on disc, but because all the voice acting's in English, so me and my friend were going to play it together, and you can just listen to it in English, and then I got like the game FAQs to read the puzzles because I was lazy and couldn't be arsed. And I wanted my friend to enjoy it too. But we got to the piano puzzle and it was like really confusing. I was like, oh gosh. The Fly from On High. I don't remember that one. Was that actually it? Was that in the show? I remember The Crow from Below was only like one episode or something. It was. Isn't it wild, that show, when you think about it? Like, there's just so much weird stuff, like with Ulrika Johnson. What the hell was that even about? Why was she on that? And a very early Matt Lucas was on that as well. Let's save. They had a lot of single episode ones, yeah. What are the scores? George Dawes. Oh, for fuck's sake, I've just clicked no. Please tell me I saved. Because do you remember that shitty... Do you know, you want to talk about perfect games and problems with this game? 39. Is that right? Is that right? Because this game lets you not save and quit your game. Which is just stupid. Like, why? You can walk up to that church and he will say, would you like to save your game? And you can say no. And he said, would you like to continue playing? And you can say no. And then you just lose your progress. I did do that once. In the middle of a dungeon a couple of streams ago. It's trash. There's a priest that's in one of the dungeons. It's like a skeleton priest. And it's just to let you save because the dungeon's kind of like one that you can't escape easily. And I was flicking through the menus by mistake, and I did that. I didn't save my game, and then I quit the game, and then it was like, oh, I just lost like 5 minutes. Fortunately, I hadn't lost much progress at all. See, those trees, that's crap. This is what we were talking about with the collision. But it only goes from one side. Oh, it doesn't what? Oh, it makes no fucking sense. It's not even all the trees, look. Yeah, it doesn't work from that perspective. It only works from this perspective. That's just nonsense. Maybe it is not intentional, because that seems like there's no rhyme or reason with that. Vic Reeves singing in the style of a club singer. Right, I'm gonna be right back for a second. I'm gonna go grab a sip of coffee, and I shall be back. I'm also gonna get rid of some ads, well, while I'm away, because nothing exciting is going on here. I shall be back. So, a funny thing happened on the way to the kitchen. I accidentally put my headphones down on a button that exited the game. Whoops. So, fortunately, it's not too much lost progress, but yeah. We're back here again. Yikes. Oh, it's fine. It's literally like just the walk back to the mine. That's all that's lost. Otherwise, you know, otherwise I'd probably just call it a day. But yeah, the Genog boss did make it. Yeah, it would have been worse if I hadn't just saved. I didn't even realise that was a thing, because I've got it on a setting so that it's like you have to press twice to quit, but I guess twice includes holding it down for a long period of time. I think my headphones were resting on it, but yes. Oh, hello, Tinsara. You were in earlier though, right? Yeah, because you were talking about coffee. Which is like most of what you talk about. Bit on lurk at work, ATM. Well, thank you for the lurk though, I appreciate that. Oh, and that reminds me, not that reminds me, but the Genog 5 boss, there's something that I needed to add to stream, which I haven't had time to add. I forgot about it, but I want to do it. Let me just load. I need to open Discord first though. While that's loading, I'll quickly make the walk back to the mines. Right, where are we? I want to add picture. Where is my thing? I'm not sure if I want to change the ratio though, but I want to add something. There we go. Let's see. Stunning. I think I need to make her bigger though. I want her a little bit wider there. But this is my new favorite love. Chiaki. Yes, that's right. I've named her Chiaki. I can hit things, but I have a few windows up on work. Sadly, we are doing inventory. I just did my inventory. 9 berries. Yes, that's the beautiful Chiaki now on stream from Mercs. She spoke to me. I just love her expression. She looks like sort of like inviting, but also incredibly judgmental. Like, she wants your money, but she's gonna loathe you every day. I'm very invested in her story. There will be a shitpost coming eventually. I know that look. I said it earlier, I think in private message. So like a girlfriend then. Ooh. Watch out. I said that she's, what is it? her expression looks like, may I help you? Or maybe I already did. Ooh. Wait, was this the actual... This was the way, wasn't it? I'm through here. I'm just... These mushrooms can just fuck right off. And away we go. Oh my god. What is it with this game and just like nonsense? I am just trying to compose myself right now. The words are not coming. Fucking stupid. Dungeon design. I mean, it's not stupid, it's the perfect troll, but just... I'm tired of it, Landstalker. What is this? Is this poison? Yes. Oh, don't censor me. As if that door just took me straight back. Bugger that. Oh. Wait a m... Do you reckon I can jump from here, surely? Woo! There we go, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, it's a berry, but I don't need one because I've got full berries, but I'll use one. Da -da -da -da. Oh, and another one. Now I'm at full capacity. Bing bong. I have no idea what that did, but I'm sure it will be important later. Wait. Huh? Which way do I want it? Is that just the... Oh! Oh my god. What is this game doing? Chrome breast. Love a chrome breast. I assume it means breastplate. Chrome is better than steel. Is that true? Oh, hang on. I have an earthquake happening. Excuse me. I will be right back. Well, that's always a fun way to end the evening. I swear they never come in the day. It's always bedtime when these big fuckers happen, because then you don't want to go to sleep. Although, to be fair, the one that actually did happen 11 years ago was in the daytime. But no, the last big one I had, I was playing Echo the Dolphin. That was at night time, but this one looks quite serious. It's, you know, a little bit sad. Well, very sad for people on that side of the country. Fortunately for me, where I am, it doesn't seem to have done anything here, and there's no real warnings for me, so that's why I kind of just have to be alert, but I guess I can carry on. I just like to, you know, when there's one, when there's one, there's often another. So it's like, was that going to be the build-up to something else? I was kind of like watching I wanted to watch the news and make sure nothing else is going to happen where I am. Once I finish this tonight, I'll probably look at the news again and see what's going on that side of the country. But it's just awful, because, not that I want a different scenario really, but, well, no earthquake would be the best scenario, but it's always the same place. It feels cruel. It feels very cruel, and this really takes the cake, because it's literally been, it was like the anniversary this week, just gone. I just saw the stuff on the TV again, you know, 11 years on from the great earthquake, and they've just had another one in the exact same place. It's awful. That was like, the news said it was level 6 or something, which is pretty big. So, I mean, I'm pretty far away. I'm not going to give away my exact location, but I'm pretty far away, and I could feel it wobbly. It felt like the last time. So, because I was living here when the big earthquake happened back in 2011. That was huge. Felt bigger than this one, little, but this didn't feel so far off. To feel it the extent that I felt it, and to it not actually be where I am, is bad. Because that felt like it was a local earthquake. That's why I was like, oh god. But it actually isn't anywhere near me. It's just that big. So it is a concern. Because the TV news was basically just telling people there to duck and cover and take cover and, you know, evacuate. So it's pretty awful that it's literally just happened in the same place again. But unfortunately, when you live here, you kind of just, you never get used to them, but you just have to just carry on. You can't live in fear all the time. But it is unsettling. Obviously, it's a bit self-absorbent to talk about myself, because I'm fine. It's the other side of the country that's in trouble. But it is bad, because you want to go to sleep, and it's like, should I go to sleep? Is it safe to go to sleep? It's always a concern, because I always say with the earthquakes, they always happen when you forget about them. That's when they come, because you have a long period of time, and then you start to finally forget that earthquakes happen, and then one comes. It's always how it goes. It'll usually be quite a few months, and then one will come, and just to remind you that these things happen. We've only had 3 minor tremors where I'm at, and those scared everyone crazy. I can't imagine a real one. Oh, they're horrible. I mean, I've never experienced the full force of one, thankfully. I've never been in a situation where I've had to actually take cover. But like that one then, it felt like being on a wobbly boat. But yeah. Well, I did notice too, you know, there was a couple of Japanese streamers that were live and no longer live. I just hope that people are going to be okay that are in that side of the country. Like I said, I'm fine at the moment, unless there's some sort of progression with it, but I'm fine. It's more other people that need to be careful. But yeah, I guess, well, we'll just have to carry on with this earthquake? Oh god, my brain is just thinking about earthquakes now. With this game. Because there's not really much I can do about it now. It does put you on edge though. Slime Games, hello there. Yeah, sorry, so my brain is going to be a little bit, I'll be feeling Phantom Quakes now. I often do though. But if I do, you'll have to excuse me if I just be right back suddenly, because if I feel anything else, I always want to watch the news just to check what my information is. Have I been told to evacuate, you know? That sort of thing. Oh my god. Kind of sort of this game might be slightly bad taste considering, what is it, the earthquake, huh? But yeah, it's just garbage. Especially like, I mean, it's not like there's a perfect, any other time would be any better, but it just feels like a slap in the face. That area keeps getting hit by earthquakes in this last decade. Because I assume everybody knows what I'm talking about when I say the big earthquake that happened in Japan. It was all over the news in 2011, in March. Everybody here remembers that. It was a huge national disaster, natural national disaster. So that earthquake with and they had the nuclear reactor. It's the Great Tohoku earthquake, and the problem was Fukushima's nuclear reactor ended up damaged, and that caused a lot of problems. So basically, it's happened in the same area again. It wasn't actually so much the earthquake though that did this. Is the thing sometimes with the earthquakes, and it was the same back then. It wasn't the earthquake that did the most damage. It was the tsunami that came afterwards that did all the real damage. So that's often the problem. I've got the day off for my birthday. Oh, happy birthday to you! Feeling wobbly again. My phone alarm didn't go off this time though. Not like when I was playing Echo that time. I visited quite a lot to Tohoku when I was studying there. Was selected for some project when we visited and heard stories from folk affected areas. Lots of devastation, was horrifying even years. I mean, I don't know about people that weren't living here and how much you saw of it on the news. I feel like it was pretty international. I know that the UK press covered it to a certain extent, to the point that it scared my mom because she's reading all the gloom and doom, and I had to remind her to get a map out. But here, it was on the news all the time. It was awful. The footage of things that happened then was just horrific. Videos that people had taken on their camera phones and things, it was just horrifying. The videos that came up on the news, yeah, it was awful. So I'm hoping that there won't be. I think the earthquake. I think it said the earthquake was going to be a meter. So I don't think it's going to be. But then they do gain momentum. I'm just hoping it won't be as bad as the last time. We spoke to still living in temporary plastic housing. Yeah, I mean, well, it just flattened everything that the tsunami did. It was awful. Well, he's very excited that I was able to reach it to here. That must be skillful. He's happy to finally be able to fight somebody who can put up a fight. He's going to introduce himself. He is another one of those. He's boogies. I mean, that was the thing. I was watching the sort of memorial documentaries on the TV, and they were talking about people life, you know, years after, life on, and people reflecting on the family members that they'd lost. So, you know, young kids and stuff. It was very sad to watch, and then for this to have just happened again in the same like bloody week, it kind of takes the piss. Sorry, I'm just a bit like in two moods about this game right now. But I kind of just want to wrap up where I am and maybe save. But yeah. Oh. Kind of lost my steam about it. It just feels a bit, I don't know. Nothing to joke about at the minute. It just feels disrespectful to change the subject so dramatically and quickly is what I'm getting at really, but like, oh anyway, back to Landstalker, you know. Just feels a bit rude. Now, they don't know who I am, but they're very grateful and they're going to return back to the village. And I guess that's the end of the dungeon. Whoops. It doesn't. I don't know. I guess that's the end. We didn't get a key or anything. I guess I can just leave. Oh shit! That was me having a sip of coffee. Oh dear. I guess this is a shortcut out though at the very least. Oh. Oh, maybe no, that works. Hello, Slide and Slew. Are you liking the music? Just bopping along, helping me get through the workday. Oh, you saved everybody, you're great. I'm just like feeling just a bit weird at the minute. Earthquakes always put me on edge. And everybody's back. Oh. Oh, it's an antidote thing. I'm gonna just flick, sorry, I'm just gonna flick over to the news a second, just excuse me. Yeah, they're saying that this, I mean, I think it's already reached some places, but it's gonna, in the next 10 minutes, the tsunamis are coming, I think. Said they're a meter high. Thing is, we'll not know until it's like, you know, how bad it is until it's over, because at the moment priority is people getting to safety, so the news won't be really talking about what has actually happened. We'll just have to see. And I'll get my berries back. Grimpy. Shop. You don't want that heart, eh? What heart? Oh! I never saw that. Was that there before? 450. Alive up in the shop. Oh, wow. There we go. Good spot. Line is about. Was that there ever since? Or is it only now? I'm just like not really looking at stuff at the minute. I'm gonna save, I think, though. I think I'm done with this for the evening. Was there the whole time? I'm just a bit distracted at this point, I think. Yeah, I think I made some good progress. It's a bit of a shame it went wonky at the end, but